So it's not every day that we get to review a people mover. Today we have got the brand new VW T6.1 transporter. And cars like this are very important to people like us who are in TV crews and we do TV production. So we decided, let's do things a bit differently today. Instead of us just normally reviewing this car, let's show you the day in the life of a TV presenter with a TV crew. So because this specific vehicle is called a crew bus, it only makes sense for me to have my ignition crew with me. So guys, are you ready to go?
Yeah! Let's do this.
Let's do this. So it's funny, we talk about a crew and this car working, but actually many South Africans have got a ton of stories relating to the VW Combi. I mean, when I grew up, my grandparents probably had 3 or 4 of these, and I'm sure many South Africans have also literally been raised in cars like this. So this is the Transporter normal wheelbase. It's an 8-seater and it's the Trendline model. So you've got 110 kilowatts from a 2-liter diesel engine, and thank goodness I have got the DSG gearbox, because a manual combi works, but the moment you've got a DSG, it makes the car so much more luxurious. Because yes, I'm in a combi, which is a large car, but behind the wheel, this vehicle doesn't actually seem all that large. A lot of that has got to do with the steering wheel, which is what we're going to see in VWs going forward. I'm not going to do all the talking because this is not my review alone. I've got my crew with me. Guys, am I right in saying that this car is a proper South African icon?
Definitely. I think it has like a 70-year-old legacy even.
Yes.
And I remember the first time I was in this car, it just felt like rich people things. I was like, ooh, rich people just go to vacations with cars like this. Because yes. I was at a friend's graduation and her dad had hired a car similar to this, actually. I think it was a Transporter, and it felt so good. Yes. And it feels really good right now. It's very comforting, and I can go like, I don't know, to Durban or to wherever with this car. So it feels really good.
So you get party bus kind of vibes in this. Yes. Is that what you're basically telling me?
Party bus, family vibes, you know, anything and everything.
And what's happening to our passengers in the back there? You guys are very quiet, so you're making me nervous. What's your guys' caravel stories or combi stories, and how are you liking this car?
I think for me, more than anything, what I appreciate more is like a little bit of leg room, because I'm a bit tall, so like the car is very comfortable. It's got space everywhere, you know, and the seats are also like quite comfy. But I think my story of a car bus comes back to when I was back in primary school, when we were attending all of our rugby games. You know, we'll travel in this car bus and go play, so it brings back those memories. So it's quite a nice car.
Definitely is. It definitely is. I mean, like, I can just imagine us going on a long distance shoot. I'd just bring my blanket and sleep because it's so spacious and comfortable.
I like that. We've got a no sleep policy, because if you sleep, I sleep, and then we all sleep.
Yeah, true.
The VW Combi shape is one of the most recognizable in its class. For over 70 years, this vehicle has remained more or less the same when it comes to its looks. But obviously this is the T6.1, so they have updated how this car looks at the front and at the back. Of course, this is not a combi or a caravel, so because this is a transporter and it's a people mover, it's much more simplified when it comes to its designs. But we still do see a nice chrome strip over here, and we do see this nice design of the headlights that have changed ever so slightly in the vehicle. At the back of this transporter, not much has changed. This is the transporter that we've come to know and love, with the only addition that I can notice being these reflectors. Take a look at this. All of our cruise equipment fits perfectly in here, and there's even space to spare. So, You'll also notice that we do not have electric tailgate with this car. If you wanted that option, you might have to opt for a more fancier combi or even a caravel. And with that said, we're here to review cars at the end of the day. So let's do what we do best. Crew, let's set it up. So we literally just do that in a list and then we sort it. Perfect, perfect, cool. So as we saw today, the new T6.1 transporter really worked for our needs as the Ignition crew. It's comfortable and very nice to drive, it offers plenty of space, and the crew really liked it. So I can really say that this car really lives up to its name as a transporter. But now I need to get back to what I need to do, which is reviewing this car.